So yeah, I never finished up my fuckboy, so I'm gonna finish it up now. But fuckboy basically is, yeah. So he starts following me on Instagram, and I like laughing to myself because like now I'm dating someone. He knows I'm dating someone. Right at the end of our relationship or our friendship, the last times we were like really hanging out, I started telling him that I caught feelings and I was catching feelings through someone else. And it wasn't me trying to put salt in the wound, but I think it kind of explained why I wasn't trying to fuck him. Didn't what is it? Dun, dun, dun. You know what I mean? Like when you like realize something. Chris Lee does it all the time on his congratulations podcast. But yeah, so dun, 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 like the more you know. So I just stopped trying to fuck him, and you know what? I think it's funny that like he's like checking up on me, and I don't know. I just like think about it sometimes. And my current partner, I told him about him, and he knows about him, and I'm like an open book, so he knows probably too much about him. And I was like, yeah, he started following me, and he was just like, oh my god, he was just like, wow, because for a while there, I thought I was fucking insane. I mean, besides my partner, he believes me, he says it's like the tactical this time is like, you kind of like lower someone's standards, kind of like break them down, try not to like, basically make me sweat, he was always making me sweat. I feel like he was always making me feel less than. And whether he realized it or not, he was doing this thing. So, so we're just friends. We're working together. We're not fucking. I'm fucking someone else, more or less, And I don't know. It was weird. It was like this one night, because like he really, I don't think gave a shit and was trying. So by the end of it, but this one night, I think all of a sudden he was, and he was like, I'm really hungry. He was like, let's get sushi or something. And I was like, yeah, look, that's fine, before we go in. I love spending time with this person. You don't have to marry a soulmate. You don't even have to think be sexual with a soulmate. I don't even know if he is a soulmate, but like for a moment in time, I think that he came into my life for a reason, if you want to believe that. Like, if you believe in that kind of fate, the, perfect timing shit, I think that we met each other for a reason, And I'm sure he does too. That's why he is fucking following me, But anyways, more of the story is, where's I going with that? There was a reason I was telling you that. Oh, the sushi. So we're at this restaurant, and it's like all sushi girls, and it's like really this cute little spot, and he like pulls in, and like I totally think it's casual, but I looked really cute that day. I remember I was wearing something pink, and I just felt like really, I don't know, I just felt cute. I wanted to look cute. I think it was like a Friday. So I'm sure, still to this day, he'd be like, that had nothing to do with anything. It all was about food. He's the first guy who'd never admit it. But the reason I think it was weird is he never took, he paid for the meal. He wouldn't let me pay for it, which is really sweet, but also kind of like, hey. And then the other thing was he kept just staring at me. Like, I'm trying to do the impression he's doing, of him. And it's like, he was looking at me like he was gonna like eat me. And I don't even know if he knows he was doing this, so if he sees these videos, like, oh my god, how embarrassing. But you were like straight up fucking like a praying mantis about to rip the mate's head off after they bone or something. Like, he was just looking at me like, like, why does it, and almost it was like, are you gonna do something? Like, are you gonna do something? Like, do something. Like, I kept getting this vibe, like, he kept being like, why doesn't she want me anymore? You know what I mean? And I totally have been that person, like, oh my god, are you kidding me? Like, I've never been rejected. Like, come on, I am a human. I am 30. It's 2018. Of course, I fucking went for someone who'd been rejected or had something weird happen like that. But it was like that, and I, like, felt really bad. I had to, like, look away. When you have to, like, betray someone, and you really care, and you're just like, and you're not even betraying. It's just, you have to deny. It's like denying a kid a treat. They're, like, so, like, bing, 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 and you're just like, no, I can't. I'm sleeping with someone else, and, like, too little, too late, and I'm still talking about him, so he did something. But yeah, anyways, that's the moral of the story is timing is really, really a big part of, like, relationships. And shit or get off the pot. If you know someone wants you and you're making them sweat for too long of a time, Eventually, someone else is going to come around and swoop them up, and then you're going to go around and again blink, bink, 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 when they're like, where'd they go? So, anyways, I love you. And I love you guys too.